Hi guys, welcome back to Emily J Pilates YouTube channel. Today I have a booty bar workout for you. For our glute activation warm-up, I am adding a resistance band, but this is optional. You're going to stand just slightly wider than hip distance apart for some activation in that band, and we're going to take some squats back and lift. So you're just going to squat back and lift as you exhale. We're going to come into some pulses, so bringing it down, 2, 3, and lift, down, pulse, 2, 3, and lift. Coming back to singles, down and up, down and up. Take it down and hold. We're going to tap our toes out to the sides, return to center, out to the sides to center. So a toe tap, return, toe tap, return. Staying low, take the feet nice and wide into a sumo squat. You're going to take it up and down in a wide squat now. So squat down and up, down and up. Taking those pulses down, pulse, 2, 3, and lift, down, pulse, 2, 3, and lift. Coming back to a standing position, hip distance apart, we're going to do some lunging. So first of all, taking the foot back. Inhale to prepare and exhale, lunge it back, bend those knees both front and back. Swapping the leg, taking that lunge back and in, back and in. Taking forwards lunges now on the opposite side. So lunging it forwards and back. Exhale forwards, inhale back. Swapping that leg, so the opposite leg, lunge forwards and back, forwards and back. Well done guys, hopefully you're starting to feel that nice glute activation. Part of it feels good, pedal the legs and release that booty band. For today's session, I am using my ballet bar, but you can use something else that you have in your home. So your dining room chair, maybe a stool, something that you can just hold onto and it will take a bit of your weight so it doesn't rock about or potentially fall over. But for today's session, I have my ballet bar. So coming to stand at your bar, a nice soft elbow. We're going to be in parallel for our elevators today. So tucking that pelvis. Inhale to prepare and exhale, lift the heels nice and high. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Bringing in the arm now, lift with the arm coming up. So nice and high, lift in those heels and a nice high arm. Adding on now, You're going to lift the arm, drop into a squat, lift and lower. Heels lift, squat, lift and lower the heels. Imagine you've got that wall behind you. You're sliding down that wall as you bend and lift. We're going to come into some pulses. So just pulsing up and down, heels lifted nice and high. Stand it tall, bring it down and pulse. Lovely. So you're still sliding down that wall, you're just pulsing in this bend and stand it tall. One last one, pulse it down, lift those heels, keep that arm lifted high and bring it up. We're going to change into first position now, so heels together, zip those thighs together, tuck the pelvis and externally rotate the hips. Standing nice and tall, you're going to plie and return, plie, return. So the heels stay down and the arm lifts to chest height. Lifting the heels now, so we're still plieing, the arm comes to chest height, but as we bend into our plie, we lift the heels. Coming into some pulses now, taking it down, lifting the heels and pulsing in that plie. Stand it tall, down and pulse, gorgeous. Keep those heels lifted, you're sliding down that wall, pulse into those legs and stand it tall. One last pulse, take it down, lift the heels and pulse, pulse, pulse. Stand it tall. Well done, guys. I was just checking that my watch was on. It was not. I was not recording this workout. For our next exercise, we're going to be starting in first and we're going to be stepping out to second. So relax that body, stand up tall, externally rotate the hips, the knees and the ankles. Step out to second, return to first. Step out to second and return to first. We're going to add in some plies here. So step out to second, plie, bring it back to first. Out, plie, lift to first. Out, plie, lift to first. Hold it out and we're just going to plie and lift, plie and lift. You probably know what's coming, guys. We're going to pulse down, taking it down and pulsing here in your plie, arm lifted above the head. Stand it up tall, take it down and pulse it here. Imagine that imaginary wall, that wall is behind your back and stand it tall. Take it down for your last set of pulses. You've got this, guys. Keep breathing and stand it tall. Returning back to first. Before we do this exercise on the opposite side, we're just going to have a little pedal out, a pat and a stretch of our body. So reaching up to the sky as you pedal. And then as you bend over to one side, just keeping those legs still. Return to center, over to the opposite side. Return to center, take that stretch again, just see if you can push that a little bit further. Over to the opposite side and back to center again. Bring the arms down, shoulder roll, and we are going to be repeating this on the opposite side. So getting nice and prepared on your bar. I decided to move this a little bit more into a better position for the camera. You can see me deliberating there in my head, and I've moved it. So just standing next to the bar, bent elbow, hand on, legs in parallel, tucking that pelvis, and we're taking our elevate. So as we exhale, lifting the heels, and inhale to lower the heels. So lift and lower. Bringing in that arm now, so as we lift the heels, the arm lifts. As we lower the heels, the arm also lowers. We're now going to lift, bend the knees, lift and lower. Heels lift, bend, lift, heels lower. Remember, as you bend, you've got that imaginary wall behind you. Heels lift, bend, lift, heels lower. You know what's coming, guys, that pulse. Pulse it down, keep the back straight, arm lifted if you can, and stand tall. Take it down and pulse, just a couple of inches up and down, heels nice and high, and lift. Last pulse, bring it down. Can you go a little bit lower? Can you lift those heels a bit higher? And stand it tall. Just a shake off, coming into that first position, heels, knees and hips externally rotate, zip the thighs together, pelvis tucked, stand tall. We're just going to plie, keeping the heels down and lifting that arm to chest height. Plie down and lift. Lifting the heels now, so we should be able to plie a little bit deeper as those heels lift and we plie down. Keep imagining that imaginary wall behind you. Holding it down, heels lifted, and we're going to take those pulses, keeping that arm at chest height and standing it tall to break, bringing it down to pulse again. Can you bend a bit lower in the knees? And lift it up tall. Last one, bring it down for those pulses. Lift those heels as high as you can. Make this one count. Pulse, pulse, and lift it tall. Whew, I was feeling this one. We're now going to take some singles, just to take out a little bit of that burn from the legs. So lifting the heels and just coming into some single plies. And just bringing the toes back in, a little pedal through the legs, shake off of the legs, pat, pat, pat. And we're going to be taking that first to second again. So externally rotate, zip the thighs together, stand up tall. Exhale, taking it out wide into second, and the arm goes out as well, and inhaling to center. So tapping out to second and bringing it back to first. We're now going to take it to second, plie, lift to first, out, plie, lift to first. And we've got those pulses, so taking it down and pulsing. I've lifted my arm here for a little bit of extra cardio and heart rate challenge. Lift, take it down and pulse, pulse, pulse. Burn through those legs. Stand it up tall. Nice, last pulse. Take it down. Imagine that imaginary wall. Keep getting lower if you can, and stand it up tall. Coming back to first, and a little pedal out of the legs. We're going to change our position on the bar, so we're going to place both hands on, keeping the hips square to the bar. Bend the standing leg, and then coming up onto the toes of the leg, we're going to work. Straighten the legs out behind you, hinging forwards of the hips. We're going to lift the toes and lower. Lift the toes in an extended leg and lower. Keeping those toes extended behind, you're going to pulse the leg up and down. Squeeze them bum cheeks, keep those hips level. Gorgeous. You're going to bend the knee in and straighten the leg behind you. So keeping it lifted, bending the knee in and extending behind. We're going to repeat that sequence. So drop the toes and lift, drop the toes and lift. Squeeze that bum cheek. Hinging slightly forwards of the hips here. I was just adjusting myself. And coming into those pulses. So keep that leg lifted, pulsing it up and down. Squeeze the bum cheeks, then bending the knee in and straightening it behind you. Bring the toes down, bring it together, standing up tall. And walking around the bar or just switching your chair around so you can take these same exercises on the opposite side. Little pedal and then hands on, about an arm width away from the bar. Bend that standing leg. Onto the toes, extending them behind you. Leg lift and lower. So just tapping the toes down and lifting as high as you can. Nice long tall spine but hinging forwards of the hips. Keeping that leg lifted, you've got those pulses. Bend nice and low in that standing leg. Squeeze the bum cheeks. Drive the knee in and extend. The knee drives in and extends so you don't lower. You keep that leg nice and lifted. Extend it out. And then repeat the round. So that leg lift and lower. Lift and lower. Coming into those pulses, bend that standing leg, squeeze the bum cheek, keep the hips level. Bend the knee in and straighten it out behind you. So reach through those toes, keep it lifted. Can you lift that leg a little bit more? Bend it in and push it out. Bring it down to the floor, back together. And a little pedal out, and we're going to take our stretches now. You have made it to the end of your bar workout. So taking the back of your foot into the palm of your hand, bringing the knees together, slightly pushing the hips forwards, and drop the shoulders from the ears. Feel a nice stretch through the quadriceps. And on each exhale, just see if you can stretch into that quad that little bit more. Releasing the leg behind you, crossing it over the opposite knee, pushing the bum back, bringing the chest towards the bar. The bent knee pulls down towards the floor, and the standing leg has a nice exaggerated soft bend. Release into the stretch with each exhale. Release the leg, take the opposite foot into the palm of your hand, knees together. Push the hips forwards, drop the shoulders. Hold this stretch as you exhale and inhale. Stretch it out behind you, cross that ankle over the opposite knee. Push the bum back, bring the chest down towards your bar or chair. Push the bent knee down towards the floor. Big exaggerated bend in the standing leg. As you exhale, ease that little bit more backwards and standing it up. Pushing away from the bar, bringing the chest down towards the floor and straightening out the back of the legs. Take them nice and wide and feel a long stretch down the back of your legs. The knees are soft, the elbows are bent, and you should feel a nice stretch through the shoulders. Drop the hands into a forwards fold. You may want to hold on to the back of your calves, the ankles, wherever feels comfortable. Heel toe it back to hip distance apart. Inhale to prepare, and exhale vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring the spine up, shoulders back, then the head, and reach up to the ceiling. Bend it over to one side, reach, reach, reach. Inhale to center and exhale, take it over to the opposite side, reach through the palms of the hands. Back to center, palms together, and give yourselves a clap. Well done, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's workout. Thank you.